what you're looking at here, let's see if I can get this. You're looking at two of my most favorite handhelds. Let's see. Yes. Yes, you're looking at out of all the handhelds I have, these two are my most favorite. That's my most favorite landscape handheld. And my favorite portrait-based handheld. That's the Portal on the left there. The AYN Odin2 Portal. And you think these are made by the same company? Cause look at the color of them, of both of them. I mean, like a pure black, all black. They both sleek. It's just that this one's an ANBERNIC. The 477V. And I'm sorry, I kept calling the on my introductory video, I kept calling the 477M. That featured the 477M. It was the horizontal the landscape silver hand. I kept calling the 477V. That was the 477M. This is the 477V. But I apologize for that. But I kept, and I got it right the first time when I called the thing out. I called it the 477M, and then from some reason, whatever, the 477V just kept coming out. But that wasn't what that was on the introductory video. That was the 477M. This is the 477V. I got the V first when it came out at launch, I believe, because very rarely do you see portrait-based, when I say portrait, I mean vertical, but portrait-based handhelds with a 5-inch display. This thing's got a 5-inch display. And this one's got the 7-inch display. And look at how clear that display looks. Look at how beautiful that display looks. You think that was an OLED display, but it's not an OLED. I don't know if it's an LED display. I don't know if it's an LCD, but look at how clear and beautiful that thing looks. That is so, man, it looks like a flat, look at the top of it. It looks like a flat screen television. Look at the way this thing is shaped. ANBERNIC really done themselves well on this one. I wouldn't have mind having this in Woodgrain rounds, but they didn't do Woodgrain. What was the other color this thing come in? This 477V. I don't think they had a black. Did they have a white version? I think they had a gray colored version of this, or tan color or something. But man, and I never said I was really tired of black colors, the black color console, but these black consoles look pretty darn nice. This one, and there's the vent on the back. Look at the shoulder buttons. Vent on top. It's got a USB-C. I'll probably use that in place of the headphone jack, but it has a headphone jack on this one. Look at that on the bottom, and the two speakers on the bottom. Two bottom firing speakers. I wasn't too shocked because I wasn't too shocked when ANBERNIC released this thing because they pretty known for releasing handhelds a lot. They release more handhelds than anybody. But I was kind of intrigued by this design that they chose. I mean, I love the sharp edges. It's simplistic in a sense. But look at that, and it's wide too. Even though this is a portrait-based handheld, it's wide. It's Android. Both of these are Android. Well, it's wide enough where, because you think it would be uncomfortable to hold. Some of them are uncomfortable to hold, but it's wide. It's like, look how wide that is. There's plenty of place for your hands. Look at that, the D-pad, and look at those light up LEDs. I don't know. The LEDs is not light. It's not lighting up on here for whatever reason. I thought these lit up on the. I thought the joysticks lit up on the Odin2 Portal. Or maybe I just haven't turned it on. It's no deal breaker. It don't have to be on, but I just like this design. I'll be right back. I need to see what. I'm gonna see what kind of display that is on that 477V. Let's see. Oh, I got the box that it came in. There's the box it came in, and this is a big one. These are big handhelds. This 477V, I can't tell whether I would put that in the big handheld category or the mid-size, because it's big, but it's not as big as the Odin2 Portal here. I think I'll put it in the mid-size handhelds. Well, let's look at this. Look at this box. Maybe this box will tell me. Oh, it tells me on the box. Oh, this thing only came in 2 colors. From reading on this box, the RG477V only came in 2 colors. It came in black and retro gray. That retro, okay, now remembered. That retro gray was kind of like the Nintendo look, the Nintendo DMG, the Nintendo gray, whatever you want to call that. That was the other color. And I ain't really too fond of that color too much. So it's not a bad look. Don't get me wrong. It's not a bad look. But I just like the look of this. This black one looks smooth, man. I just like that black one better. So, yeah. That display, I can't tell whether that display, I should have read up on it, but I don't know what else. It could be a LED display instead of an LCD display. It could be a LED. Y'all let me know in the comments, but it doesn't look like no normal LCD display. I mean, look at the color. Look at that thing. It'll fool you into thinking. I mean, especially with that little screensaver going in there. You think that was an OLED. I know it's not an OLED display. I remember that. I remember them saying it wasn't OLED. It looked just as good as that other display on the side there. But yeah, man. I really like the design of that. While we're on the subject. Oh, and on both of these handhelds, because I don't put 2 terabyte SD cards on every handheld I have, but in these 2, I have the 2 terabyte SanDisk Extreme in each one of them, and they're loaded with the same. They have the same stuff on it, the same shows. You know, I got my Star Treks, my Spider-Man cartoons, I got the TV shows like 227, Savage the Sun, Good Times. I think I got Malcolm and Eddie on one. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the TV show called Mama's Family. That's a good show. You know, that's a good show. It's a funny show, Mama's Family. It's got mainly Caucasian race people on it. It don't really matter what race of people is on the show, as long as it's a good show to me. I watch TV shows with white people in it, with black people. I watch shows with Asian people in it, mainly Asian people. As long as it's a good show, you know, I ain't got no issue. I'm not pro black or nothing like that. I'm you know, everybody's somebody. You know what I'm saying? I watch shows. Some people don't watch a show because they have an issue with a certain race of people. They won't watch this, and it could be a good show, man. It could be nothing racist on the show. It could just be, you know, some shows just happen to have a predominant race of people in it. Don't mean unless they're saying something bad about the other races, but 9 times out of 10, it's just a good, you know, you can watch a good show. So that's me on that subject. Let's see what else I got on this thing here. I got my Nova Media Player on here. Google Play Store, Scroodles, yeah. And I got Phil Rise, Tubi TV. Let's look at the Tubi TV right quick and see what's... Oh, good. Okay. Now, no, that was Pluto TV. I was trying to get to work on the rotate. I don't know what site was that, because that was an awkward time. I was making that video late at early in the morning. It might have been updating their website or something. But let's see. Let's go to shows. I'm just gonna play something. It don't really matter. Oh, there goes Sample Sun on Tubi TV. Andromeda. I tried to get that to play the other day on the other handheld, but I couldn't get the thing to work for some reason. Okay. Loading. Okay. Some stuff they show on Tubi TV, like they'll show a certain show, and it's not actually on Tubi TV. It could be on another platform. And it's just showing you that it's on there. It doesn't really play the episodes. So I just found that out the other day. See, let's go to let's see, let's just play something. I'm gonna play something on here. Okay, the sound was turned off for some reason. Let's see.
I looked up in the sky and object standing real still. Then it was going too slow to be an airplane or a helicopter. It was a large.
And that's Tubi TV playing on the 477V.
It was larger than a car.
I don't want to call this the 477M. That's the 477V.
The official position is firm.
Look at that. It's clear.
The evidence is erroneous, illusory.
reported sightings, 0.1% could be fact, then that is one real.
And those speakers are loud too, man. No, I never heard of this. The Disappearing of Flight 412. That must be a movie or something. Yeah, it's like a movie.
A summer day.
Never seen it before.
Before it was over, Colonel Pete Moore and 5 men of the
classic movie. It looked like it was made in the from the cars on the show. That looked like it might be the 60s or the 60s or the 70s, somewhere in there. I don't think it's the 50s. I think it's like the 60s or the 70s.
Unreliability. This reflected on Pete Moore and on his men.
Okay.
He was concerned.
Enough of that. We just want to look at a little bit of that.
Colonel?
Okay. And while we hear 477V. That's okay. I know I put Nova video player on here. This video, because I done this video is mainly about the 477V, but I just got this one here. There's no little comparison. I'm just showing you how they look kind of alike. You know, as far as design and stuff, they just one is just one is portrait, one is landscape. But man, they kind of work similar to each other. Let's see here. Let's go back. Lost in Space. Did I put Lost in Space on here? Let's see. I must have put Lost in Space. Let's go to folders. Let's just see something right quick. Let's go to preferences. Okay. Okay, we're gonna use another one. Okay, let's look at VLC player. Let's see what VLC player got. See what it just did, that little spin around there. It was loading up my you see. And another thing I forgot to mention to you guys, you know how they got 3 different versions of the handheld when they release it? Like the Portal's got the light version, and they got the mid tier, and then they got the max version, and then the higher up it goes, the more internal memory it comes with. On both of these, I got the max version. So I think, if I ain't mistaken, they both got 12 gigs of RAM. 12 gigs of RAM, and they got one of them got a, no, I think this has got a 1 terabyte internal inside of it. And I think this one's got a 512 internal. I got the max. Normally I don't do that, man, but I want the best I can get. These are two of the last two handhelds I purchased. You know, all those other ones I showed in the video, I purchased them earlier, and except for that RGDS. That's the last. That white ANBERNIC RGDS is the last handheld I purchased. And right before that ANBERNIC RGDS, I purchased the Rotate. I purchased the Rotate, and then I purchased the Rotate first. And then a couple of days later, I got the RG ANBERNIC DS. RGDS. I'm kind of late with the DS because most people done bought that DS before I bought it. I bought it at the last minute. I bought it later. Actually, I bought it after after ANBERNIC had pitched the they didn't really pitch it. They said it's official. It was the real deal. That they had made a Linux build on it. That's supposed to fix all those out of sync with the other display problems and all that stuff. The game's supposed to run smoother. That's when I ordered the and then it said they had an Android build. The Android build is supposed to go along with the Linux build. It's supposed to work hand in hand with each other. And then the Google Play Store was added. They said something about it didn't come with the Google Play Store at launch. The RGDS. And this new Android build is supposed to have the Google Play Store included. And then once I saw that, I said, heck, I think I'm going to go ahead on and because I don't have too many DS handhelds. I said, I'll just go ahead on and get that and get the white one. I like the color. I like the white color, the white one. It ain't my most favorite, but I like that color. But yeah, let's go. Okay. See, that's the internal storage. I did put Lost in Space on the internal storage, and I put the tablet films. I put the movies on there. But let's see. That's the internal. Let's go back. Sometimes that card doesn't want to show up. Let's see. Storage, internal. Let's see. Yeah. Go back to the media player. I know that every now and then on this, you have to take the card out and put it back in for it to read the card. Sometimes, and then sometimes you turn it on. Don't know what the deal with that. I can just put some paper. I had an issue with my cell phone. I just put some paper behind the card. On top of the SD card, and it made the card kind of connect better with the system, and they ain't had no issues. No. This one on the hand, this Odin2 Portal, which cost me about, it was worth the money. It cost about what? How much did I pay for this thing? I got it on sale. They had it on sale, but I was still paying a lot on it because even though I got it on sale, I got the highest one. I got the one with the most memory. I think it cost me about $500 for that Odin2 Portal. But it was worth it because because I wasn't buying too many more handhelds, and I wanted the best of the best. So I have no regrets by purchasing this Odin2 Portal. None at all. And I do play on it daily sometimes. Heck, we're just gonna play something, man. Let's just play something. Actually, we're gonna go back to the VLC player. Okay. I know we can play. This thing does good with music videos as well. Let's see. Okay, for those of you who don't know, that's that song they just did. That jazz, I call it jazz, R&B jazz. If you remember Anita Baker, one of my favorite singers on the R&B jazz thing. That's the song that she did called. I think she did it in the 80s. It was called Rapture. That was one of her top hits, and they just did a cover of it. That group there is kind of like a local group. They ain't really probably local in a town. It's called Legacy Unplugged. Heard a couple of their tracks. They sound pretty good. That was a very interesting cover with the music, and I mean they didn't have no saxophone or nothing like that. That guy had the organ. One had the kind of like I don't know if those bongos or what those were, and they had a guitar player. But it sounded pretty good. It was kind of neat listening to that. Okay. But that's all I'm gonna do with this review here. So yeah. The 477V, which this review was really mainly on that 477V, but I just had this one on the side just to compare it. And the Odin2 Portal by AYN, and this 477V is by ANBERNIC. Oh, before we leave on this one, there was something else I was going to compare this 477V to. ANBERNIC that came out before it. It was like it wasn't too long. As far as release, let me get it. The one that sort of reminds me of a previous handheld that ANBERNIC did. Let me get it out. There's one in particular. Yeah. It was this one. Let me go to it. And what is this one? This one's called this is the 405. The 405, 406, to me, they're like one and the same. The 406, because it's the same design, the same shell as the 406. This is the 405. It's just that the 406, it had a better chip. I'm assuming it had a better chip in it, better performance, whatever you want to call it. But 405, they buy the same. 405, 406. As far as design, let me see. Man, it's kind of dark, isn't it? Put some light on in here. Let's see. Okay, it's kind of dark. Let's put some light on it. Yeah. When they came out, as soon as I saw the design of this 477V, I automatically, because it's a vertical and it's kind of chunky. They're about the same thickness. Actually, no. No, the 405, 406, the 405V is thicker. Actually thicker than the quite because of those humps in the back, the grips. This one didn't come with no grips attached. Not like this anyway. Both of them got the fan in the back. I like the design of that fan on the top there. That little circle with the little hexagon shape. But this 406, 405V is thicker. It's thicker than this one. This is sleeker. But when I saw it, when I saw this 407, when I saw this 477V, to me it was as if they just made an upgrade, the next upgrade to this one, to this 405, 406V. It's like it was an upgrade because and this has got a large display as well. It's not OLED. It's got a large. This is a 4-inch display. This one's got a 4-inch display. This one's got a 5-inch display. So it's like an upgrade. But if you look at everything else, pretty much the same button layout. There's the D-pad, the action buttons there, and the this one doesn't have any. The 40. You see how this one doesn't have no light up LED sticks. I had the 406V before, and that one had, if I'm not mistaken, it had LEDs. LED rings. I'm gonna call them LED rings around the sticks. The 406 had that, but this one never had that. This one doesn't have the lights around the LED rings around the sticks. But the 406 had it. And I had the Nintendo Gray Famicom. No, it wasn't Nintendo. It was like the Nintendo Gray. I think it was the UK. It was the UK version of SNES. It was that color. It was that color scheme. It got that, had the rainbow buttons, rainbow cut buttons on the side. But yeah, it was like a step up from this one. When I first saw this, the 477V, I'm thinking it's a step up from this because they did this not too long ago. Well, the 406 in a way. They did the 406V not too long ago, and then I'm gonna say months later, they come out with this they come up with this 477V with a 5-inch. And can you believe it's a whole inch difference between this being a 4-inch and this a 5-inch display? Mm-hmm. And I like the color schemes of both of these. I like both of these. I don't know which one I like better, to be honest with you. This is still my favorite because it does more. It's more capable. It has a bigger display than this one, but I still like this one. It's 405V. I still like it. Okay. But that's gonna do it for this video. Until next time, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Did you ever get the 477V? Which color did you get? Did you ever get the 405V or the 406? Or did you ever get the Odin Portal? Which handhelds did you get? Which ones you don't like? Which ones you like? Let me know in the comment section. Okay. Until next time.